So we two were in the jury. The jury was larger. We had hundreds of projects to review, and we had made this decision then to make it, we had two winners, and one was about collaboration in the center. You said that, hundreds of partners you have, and the other one was more about meaning and to give a message into society, to transport insight in a way, more political stuff and the beauty and about beauty too.
And an artist driving the change or the change of perception of the technology.
Yeah. So just to understand why these two projects which are, but there's some bridge between bridge. I think the bridge is beauty. Yeah, because beauty is always a way we think that is misunderstood, because you need that to bring messages into the society. Yeah, if there is no beauty, then it's not work. So, do you have a question for them first? Or something?
You won the collaboration prize, and you mentioned before there was thousands of people involved almost. So it's really, really impressive. Maybe can you speak a little bit about how you went about this, how you built that team and what the challenges were?
Yeah, sure. Well, already when we had the idea, at the first moment we had the idea, we realized that there was no way we could do this by ourselves. So, not just financially, because obviously a project like this is not, it's not for free, you know, it's not cheap. So there's a lot to develop, and we are just designers in a way. And so we needed people that were smarter than us, and people that know from different, that know everything from different disciplines. And basically we looked at what we needed. We thought, okay, we need robots, so we went to a robotics company. We thought we need welding equipment, so we went to a welding company. We need software. We started developing our own software, and it kind of grew as we were going into it. And we were very lucky that actually printing a bridge, people really thought it was an inspiring idea. So that means that people were really willing to collaborate with us for different reasons. Some just for publicity, but most of them also kind of wanted to see what large-scale robotic 3D printing could bring in the future, and what it could bring for their line of work. So what does it mean for robotics? What does it mean for welding future? What does it mean for you know, for? So
your thing was to communicate the idea, and then hope that people would do something for you.
Yeah, exactly. We had two options when we came up with the technique. There was either the option of keeping everything to ourselves, file for a patent, and then do something with it. But we figured that, first of all, patenting is a very expensive hobby.
Yeah.
it's expensive, and you know, it's questionable how valuable it is. And we thought, you know, a project like this, you need to speed things up, so you need a lot of people on board. So we did the exact opposite thing. We put everything online. We posted some YouTube and Vimeo videos, and kind of tried to gather people around us that could help us bring this.
So that's a good thing, because we always look from a starts user perspective on practices, best practices, so to say, that other people can replicate. Yeah, and to say this, what you are doing now is kind of a method. Yeah, these very open innovation, so to say, and then get people into your circle and helping you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then maybe next step we have, it's short with the time because it's not raining, but whatsoever. And so I want to ask you, because just the reason for everybody why we choose this, was another reason we choose this project, especially from the content side, is that there is a large digital bubble around. Yeah, the digital bubble is about clean data. Yeah, and so Kurzweil style, we want to upload ourselves even cleaner and shiny, and everything is so immaterial. But in reality, we are bodies. Yeah, bodies means we have exchange with our environment, bacteria. We are breathing in and out, and we cannot go to Mars without changing ourselves into something else, because we are integrated in this environment. And we thought your project was perfect to show that the body, most vulnerable part of the body especially, shows that we are not digital, we are biological, we are integrated in the world. as it is in these ancient bacteria, everything. So my question is, you talked about these taboos. It is a taboo, especially in the digital world, yeah, to talk about bodies, and you cannot you're not a neural network and an algorithm. So what are your experiences when you touch these taboo topic?
Well, firstly is that it's very difficult also to try the language to express or to work with a taboo, because if it's a taboo, it means that nobody wants to hear about it. So even the project at the beginning was very controversial, and there is a reason if maybe even now it got this prize, because of course, like even from 2 years ago, there is a kind of wave of feminism that is coming and giving more awareness and empowering to women. And therefore they can feel more comfortable to speak about it. And also the wave of biohacking that from US is starting now to come to Europe. And so really this awareness again on microorganism, bacteria, and this symbiosis that we have constantly with them.
Yeah.
So
this one is one path. In your case was the idea, in your case it is to say, okay, it's technology and not a taboo. But isn't that a little bit cowardish, because it is a taboo? It's not technology.
well,
When you said yes, that your new project it's Kant, yeah. So it's taking it head on.
Yes. Well, the fact is this: why not to empower or to give a reason to the taboo and to kind of make awareness from the taboo with technology? So
Yeah,
why not
okay.
use the media of technology? Why not to empower directly the woman to use, in this case, biotechnology? So if now I can go in a biohack space and make a bacteria and grow something, why not one day the woman can grow her own treatment from a bacteria point of view? It's a prevention, so why not she can really take care of herself, and then you start to break the taboo, because you
Okay,
start to
yeah.
make a conversation and
As a
education.
process. Huh?
Yes.
Would you know what?
So you approached this as a kind of a speculative design project, right?
Yes.
Have you considered making this into reality, right? Or how far are you from doing that? Or do you have an interest in actually making it for
Yeah.
us?
So the project started as a student project, and but I've been developing it with experts. So I've been developing with biologists, which they confirmed that it could be possible. So at that time, I didn't have time during the master, because master is such a short period of studying and project and designing something that you don't have time to really kind of make it for real. And the interest was always there to make it something happening. But then in these 2 years, by speaking about, I really realized that by now, women are not really ready to put bacteria in their underwear. Like, it's very difficult even to sell this idea. And so what we really need first is to really create the basics, so create an education. So this is why I enjoy to do lecturing about, because it's really the only way that you can make this education, because you can speak about, you can make people question, if it's really so easy, yeah, why not to use bacteria? If I'm made of bacteria, if I actually think when I take antibiotic to replace bacteria in my gut, it's the same thing. The pill that I'm taking by mouth is probiotic. Yes, maybe I can also use them for my vaginal flora. So we really need to start more of this conversation, and then possibly, why not, it's coming in the market. And now, of course, with this prize, the project will get an higher profile, so I'm waiting, let's see.
I mean, we had a lot of women in the jury, and for us, during the normal discussions, like, we would definitely try it. So I don't think we're that far.
Yeah, but because you got a complete understanding, because I think also when I exhibiting, so this is weird, when I exhibit, women, they don't come immediately. So they are a bit far, because they see it kind of too much. Like, I'm showing legs, I'm showing underwear, like, why, you know? While sometimes men, they come and they ask me, this will be good for my partner, for example. So you really need to create this boundary. But I guess, so this I still speak from 2 years ago. And generally, like, recently, yeah, it's changing this behavior, because I guess also in the surrounding there are more empowering women project, or
And I think the conversation around the microbiome has become larger and more public in general.
Yes.
So I think
there
that
is a
goes
better
on.
understanding of it.
Many people now start to think of that they are not what they think they are, huh? Which is nice. So, so I hope we can give you a platform to do that, yeah, with the Starts Prize. And now the thunderstorm, you see that, it's grey, it's coming down. Yeah, so we have to leave now. But thank you very much again, yeah, for your contribution.
Thank you.
Thanks
a lot.
so much.